So you had to revenge.
Of course I had to revenge. What else were you expecting? Revenge. Is it not good?
It is bad.
It is good.
Of course it's bad.
I said it is good. Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Toby Bonike. If you are new here, thank you for tuning in. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video if you get value from what I'm giving to you. Today, I have a guest here with me. He's a fitness instructor, and he's going to shed more light on what I'm going to be speaking on today. Please welcome Mr. Samuel Lawal.
Hello everyone.
Yay. Okay, so today I'm going to be starting a series on conflicts. And I'm going to be talking on 3 consequences of unresolved conflicts today. So I'm going to be speaking on number 1, bitterness, number 2, maligning one another, and number 3, the last consequence, revenge. So without further ado, let's get started. The first consequence of unresolved conflicts among people is bitterness. In this situation, when conflicts are not resolved, like you don't settle your issues, it breeds negative energy, inside. And when you see the people that you have altercations with, or if it's between 2 people, you see the person, it begins to eat you up inside. So it's a bad thing. It is not good in any way. It's bad energy. And people who are bitter spread it out to others around them. They have this negative aura around them. So it is one consequence of unresolved conflict. So Mr. Samuel, what do you have to say about that?
Bitterness is an extreme level of sadness. One feeling as if the person is not loved. Mixture of disappointment, disgust, you feeling helpless.
Okay.
That's what bitterness is.
Okay, thank you. So the second consequence of unresolved conflict is maligning one another. In fact, this one, if you go to social media, you see loads of examples. People slander and libel themselves. And when you begin to see one person, throwing shades on the other person or among themselves, you will know that there is something underneath. Conflict has not been resolved, and that is why it's blowing up that way. In some cases, even, it's between an individual and the organization. Something that should have been settled amicably, something that should have been nipped in the bud. If it is not properly resolved, it's a conflict, and then it will blow up, and then it becomes social media fights. It becomes dirty. And sometimes, even when we talk of maligning one another, it could be in form of as small as gossip. Like, did you hear what this person did? In fact, this person did this and did this and did that. And then, you go about talking to people negative about this other person, and it gets really messy at times. So, Mr. Samuel, please, what is your opinion on that?
Yeah, like you said, gossip, bad mouth, bad talk, all those kind of stuff now. Talking to the person directly, but in an indirect way. You get abusing the person indirectly. The way people just abuse themselves unnecessarily. So that's maligning. Bad talk, yes. Okay. Bad talk.
Bad vibe.
Bad vibe.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Samuel. The last point on this one is revenge. You see this one, it is extreme, it is bad. In some cases, some people have lost their lives. Some for offenses of years back. So it will surprise you how, you see, the power of conflict resolution is something that you can't overlook. Because you may think some people have just forgotten, we don't laugh now, we are already on good terms. But they've not forgotten. And when they strike back on these people that offended them, you will be surprised that is from years back. So, like for instance now, this my brother here, Mr. Samuel. If I offend him, or if he offends me, maybe I will even just revenge.
So you have to revenge.
What did you expect? Of course, I will revenge now. What do you expect? Abi? Revenge. Is it not good?
Of course, it is bad now.
It is good.
It's bad.
Okay, that was just on a lighter note. But the thing is that revenge is like a worm. It eats deep. It begins to creep. The thing is that it doesn't just come up like that. It's not just executed. It's a seed. It's sown in the mind, and then it is the person or the people begin to plot the final thing that they're going to do towards the person that offended them or the people that offended them. So it is always good to resolve conflicts, no matter in any way you're going to do it. Just make sure conflicts are resolved. It's not always an easy thing to do, but it is best it is resolved, or the conflicts are resolved if it's more than one. So having a recap of what I said in this video earlier, I said I'm starting a series on conflicts. The first, I spoke on 3 consequences of unresolved conflicts. The first is bitterness or resentment. The second is maligning one another through slander and libel, gossiping, and the rest. The third, which is the last, is revenge. Next week, I'm going to be speaking on 3 benefits of conflict resolution. So thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. I hope to come your way again next week with more interesting highlights. And I want to thank my guest, Mr. Samuel Lawal, for gracing my space today to come and contribute his own quota. You will still see this face again next week, when we are talking on the 3 benefits of conflict resolution. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.